Welcome to the Man Fire Podcast, where we uncover the elements of strong, effective men. This is episode number 4, This Our Fathers Did For Us, The Wealth and Gratitude. When we build, let us think that we build forever. Let it not be for present delight, nor for present use alone. Let it be such work as our descendants will thank us for. And let us think, as we lay stone on stone, that a time is to come when those stones will be held sacred because our hands have touched them, and that men will say, as they look upon the labor and wrought substance of them, "See, this our Father did for us." That is a passage by a man named John Ruskin, and it's in the dedication page to a series of books called the Audel's Carpenters and Builders Guide. I discovered this wonderful little series of books about a year ago when I was going through an antique store and ran across them. And when I read that dedication page, I knew I needed to own that series of books. Those stones will be held sacred because our hands have touched them. That passage rang so true with me because it expressed the gratitude that I feel walking around in the city that I live in. When I see all the houses that we live in, the streets that we can drive on that are smooth and that the water flows off of them easily when it rains and snows, all the underground systems of wastewater and storm drainage and electrical lines and natural gas lines, all of these conveniences that I just take for granted because I was born in a world where all of them already existed. And when I take a step back and think about how rough life is to live without them, I have so much gratitude for all of the work and the investment that men did before me. Most of the physical labor for all of these things was done by men. And a lot of times we look at the men that work in blue-collar jobs that do these things and we don't think enough of it. We don't appreciate it nearly enough. We don't have enough gratitude for the work that was done. I've been reading a book lately by Tony Robbins about money. And in this book, Tony talks about how gratitude is the source of wealth. When I think about all this work that has been done for me, I feel wealthy. I feel that I live in a society that has had investments for generations before me. Investments of physical labor and investments of knowledge and work. And the more I am grateful for it, the more I feel like a wealthy man in the society. I feel like I'm standing on the shoulders of all those men that came before me. The investments they made, and particularly the blood, sweat, and tears that they put into all of it. And the interesting thing is when I look at my place in that heritage, is that it takes an effort to be grateful for these things. It's so easy to slip into a lazy mindset and to go, oh yes, the running water, the heat that goes on forever, the insulation, the roof over my head, being dry, warm, and safe, all of this is just how life is. But it's not just how life is. This is the way we've made it. And if I'm lazy and I just coast on the investment of all the men that have come before me, the infrastructure around me that I and everybody else enjoys so much will become weakened. I need to not just kick back and coast along with it. I need to recognize that I have a duty and obligation as a beneficiary of this legacy to reinvest it. I need this infrastructure around me, the knowledge and the effort that goes into it to grow. I have a duty to build this fortune, this family fortune that we all share. Our fathers did this for us, and it's up to us to be the fathers that do it for the children of tomorrow. Visit manfiremovement.com for more.